Yeah, so the question is, not having seen his walk for a long time and you not having felt his walk ever, is, you know, does that make you feel like he's taking you for a ride, or do you still feel that you're in control of who's riding who?
I'd say it was 50-50. I don't feel out of control.
No.
But I haven't sort of, I haven't said go faster or go slower. So I suppose
no.
Yes, it's just we're just.
Yeah. So you're not feeling unsafe or out of control on this level of walk. So in which case it's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you then went to slow the walk, how much can you do that from your seat, and how much does he expect you to use the reins?
Well, that was all my seat.
Yeah, so that was a good half halt, wasn't it, from your seat? Can you make a full halt? Can you bring him to a complete standstill without the reins? That was a tiny bit of rein, wasn't it? Yeah. Just have another go at that, making sure he stays straight, so don't let him change direction at the final moment. So without closing your fingers or pressing on the reins particularly, can you slow your seat bones, take your feet away, keep kneeling, stay straight, and stop your seat bones and breathe out. Yeah. So can you make him walk on mainly from your seat with just a hint of leg? Now that seems to be a slightly more dubious question than the halting. The halting seems easy, but the going's probably, well, the accelerator might be a bit stuck, yeah?
Yes, I think it's definitely, I don't think I was communicating it very successfully.
Okay, so have a play with that. So see if you can really start with your mind, transfer the process of thinking it in your mind to bearing out in a way that says, let's go. That was better. So that didn't take much leg. Yeah, so thinking your inside seat bone forward, little hint of a push with the outside leg would be enough to make him turn away from the fence.
Well, it certainly was when I did that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so losing it a little bit as he comes close to his friend. Okay, so thinking about the lesson you've just had on Garfield, do you think that he needs more of an upswing and more of an emphasis at the top of the rise in a way that would make him go more? Or do you think he needs a holding at the bottom of the rise in a way that would make him slow down?
Oh no, he needs more of a go.
More go, doesn't he? Needs more go.
Yeah.
And does he need more leg as well, or would it be enough for you to thrust your pelvis more? Just try just picking up your pelvis quicker off the saddle.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bouncing him along like a little rubber ball. Okay. But probably need some leg signals as well to just confirm your level of commitment. So you gird up your loins, Debbie. Breathe in. You're ready with thighs. You're ready with that pelvic thrust. Okay. And go. Big thrust up, keeping feet back, kneeling. That's it. Good. And then you take the transition back to WALK. Now. Yeah, because there, as he came past Soldier, he was already losing rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay, so do it before it deteriorates. Once more. Breathe in. Power. Bear down. And trot. Okay, and big thrust, keeping your feet back, so be careful your feet don't wander forward. He's got quite a big tummy and he's pushing your feet up to his shoulder, isn't he? Yeah, you've got to keep your feet back there at the widest part of him, and there he crashed out on you before you had a chance to correct it. With the stick now, and again. And you take walk after the gate. Now. Okay. Yeah, so you keep your kneecap pointing to the ground. Really clearly down. That's better. Big thrust up. Land light, feet light. So like we took a giant needle and thread and we stitched your abductors through the saddle, through the horse, out through your other leg, okay, and where the outside seam of your breeches is, you're attached to the horse, to the saddle and the horse. Okay, and it's not a gripping way, it's just being attached. Yeah? And then try to relax the inside of your thigh a bit more, the adductors, okay, and your hamstring. That's it. And you maintain a slight engagement of your knee tendons in that little nook of your knee so that you can keep your lower leg position. Yeah, so you're trying to lace up at the front of your corset, and imagine those laces going down into the tops of your legs and holding them closer together, and that would relieve your need to try and get too connected with your hamstring. Think about the laces in the back of your corset being open or much more loosely connected, so that you've got a sense of being wider out towards your bum and narrower towards your pubic bone. Okay, and now do it the wrong way round. Go tight at the back and loose at the front. And he stops, doesn't he? Yeah. So that's exactly the syndrome we've got here. You say, as soon as you tighten up at the back there, you block his hindquarters. And there are some horses that would just give up and die on you, yeah, and other horses that really struggle with that concept of being blocked. It's almost like a survival instinct to run away from it. Yeah, so you've got to go narrow at the front, wide at the back. And think of that narrowness at the front of you continuing down the front of your legs. Okay, and the width at the back of you continuing down the back of your legs. So raise your energy, Debbie, really swing on, really get a little bit more energy in the trot before you ask for the canter. Good, big thrust, land light, keep your feet at the widest part of the horse. Narrow in your laces at the front. Okay, wide at the back, good. Go for canter here if you can. Oh, careful, Joe. Okay, stay sitting down. Think about the contents of your box being down. Don't look down. Canter again. Left hip to right ear, so that hip swing, that hip flick from inside hip to outside ear. Can you do that again? Don't look down. Don't look down. What are you looking at? Yep, better. Good, Debbie. Don't look, feel. Narrow thighs. Narrow thighs. Oh, you... Okay. Look up, get up, bear down. Inside hip to outside ear. Sit flick. Got to sit into sitting trot when you do it. That's it, good. Ah, you look down again. Ah, naughty girl. And he really punishes you for that. Yeah. Look up, look to the right. Keep cantering, look to the right. Keep cantering. Just ask again. Correct it again, Debbie. Okay. Stay behind him. Yeah. Ask again. Inside hip to outside ear. One tap with the inside leg if you need it. Keep his ears with you, Debbie. I don't think you're bearing down very well in your preparation for canter, because you see that's when his ears prick. Yeah. Keep bearing down. Yeah, and again. Correct it quickly. Yep. And again. And again. And again. Bear down. Correct the canter. Even if you have to use the stick, Debbie, because he's getting away with it now. He thinks he can just trot away with you. Go on, mean it, mean it. Okay, yeah, now keep him going. Let's keep. Course it narrow in front, course it wide at the back.